Davis Knight Show. Yeah. Hey friends, welcome back to the Davis Knight Show. I'm your host, Davis Knight, and this is episode 115. Labor Day is just behind us, and this week, we're all about building confidence with the 3 W's, learning something new, having fun with trivia, and just because it's super cool, talking about the big Apple event happening next week. So let's do this. Today we are starting with confidence in the ways to feel more confident, especially when you have those moments of doubt. I call my anxiety and OCD the slug, and I hate when he makes an appearance in my brain. I have to squash it quick. So here's how I deal with the slug. Something called confidence and the 3 W's. Confidence is built on 3 W's. 1, the work you put in. 2, the words you say to yourself. 3, the wins you achieve each day. And that's it. When you practice the 3 W's, you're training your brain to believe in yourself. Your effort proves you can grow your positive words and lift you up, and your daily wins, big or small, stacked together until confidence becomes a second nature. Now, it is time for You Issues, also known as the quote of the week. Confidence comes from not always being right, but from fearing to be wrong. Quote by Peter T. McIntyre. Here's why it matters. Confidence isn't always about knowing the answer. It's about having the courage to try and learn, even if you might stumble. So here's how to apply it. Next time you're hesitant, that pesky slug tries to appear in your mind, maybe raise your hand in class or try something new. Remember, mistakes help me grow. So, with that being said, I'd like to share some mindset tips. First, for work, choose one small goal each day, like finishing your least favorite subject's assignment first. And for your words, start the morning with a positive phrase, like I've got this or I'm capable. I've got this one as my favorite. I always say, I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Now, for wins, write down 3 little wins at the end of the day in a win journal or a win sticky note and put it somewhere you will see, of course. And that, once again, is all 3 W's. Now it is time for some trivia. What is the capital of Florida? A, Orlando, B, Miami, C, Tallahassee, or D, Tampa? I'm going to give a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is C, Tallahassee. Fun fact, Tallahassee was chosen in 1824 because it's halfway between Pensacola and St. Augustine. Question 2 is U.S. history themed. Which U.S. president wrote the Declaration of Independence? A, George Washington, B, Thomas Jefferson, C, Abraham Lincoln, or D, John Adams? I'm going to give a minute to think again. Okay, the correct answer is B, Thomas Jefferson. Fun fact, Jefferson was only 33 when he wrote the Declaration of Independence and started our amazing country. This shows that age does not stop big accomplishments. The next trivia question will be brain rot themed. What does sus mean? A, super useful, B, suspicious, C, super smart, or D, silly and unusual? I'm going to give you a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is B, suspicious. Fun fact, sus blew up from the game Among Us. So if someone seems shady, it's sus. This next question is technology themed. What year was the first iPhone released? A, 2005, B, 2006, C, 2007, or D, 2008? I'm going to give you a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is C, 2007. Fun fact, Steve Jobs called it an iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator all in one. This next question is famous people themed. Who is known as the King of Pop? A, Elvis Presley, B, Bruno Mars, C, Michael Jackson, or D, Justin Timberlake? I'm going to give it a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is C, Michael Jackson. Fun fact, he made the moonwalk famous during a live TV performance in 1983. Now here's a random cool fact. Which planet spins the fastest in our solar system? A, Earth, B, Mars, C, Jupiter, or D, Saturn? I'm going to give you a minute to think again. Okay, the correct answer is C, Jupiter. Fun fact, a day on Jupiter lasts only about 10 hours compared to 24 here on Earth. Now it's time for the word of the week. This week's slang in the spotlight, bet. It doesn't mean gambling. It means okay, for sure, or you got it, or in my opinion, I use it as let's do this. Here's an example. Friend says, want to meet after school? And you answer, bet. Also, shoot me a direct message if you like this edition. I've added it in the last few episodes, and I really like it myself. So I want to hear what your opinion is. And you can always leave your opinion in the review section or the comments. Now it's time for some tech news. The Apple event is coming up. Apple's awe-dropping event is set for September 9th, 2025 at 1 p.m. Eastern Time from Apple Park. Here's what to expect. The iPhone 17 lineup, including the ultra-thin iPhone 17 Air, Plus, Pro, and Pro Max models, will have an upgraded camera and faster chips. In my opinion, same old, haha. They always do the same thing. Next is the Apple Watch Series 11 and the Apple Watch Ultra 3, rumored to feature blood pressure tracking, an onboard camera, and satellite texting. I'm not sure how I feel about the onboard camera. Like, how do I know it's not spying on me? And also, satellite texting, is it good to have a satellite panel on your wrist? Also, there's going to be a new AirPods Pro free with a touch panel and better noise cancellation, as well as some big upgrades to Apple Intelligence and, of course, iOS 26 new liquid glass interface. I remember about 2 months ago, I made an episode about when that was announced at first. On a side note, here's something funny that happened this week in the AI world, or at least I thought it was funny. A Taco Bell flop. Why AI needs some human monitoring. Taco Bell is reassessing its AI drive-thru rollout after viral bloopers like a customer ordering 18,000 cups of water or getting repeatedly asked for a drink after already ordering one. Their technology has glitched during peak times and caused social media roasts. One clip has over 21 million views. In response, Taco Bell is scaling back AI-only ordering, favoring human staff at busy locations, and offering training for employees to jump in as needed. In my opinion, yes, it may be cheaper, but I believe that AI will never be able to replace humans, and it's wrong for people to try and do such. Despite issues, Taco Bell emphasizes they've processed over 2 million AI orders successfully and remains committed to their refining. Still, I wouldn't trust it. How do I know that there's not going to be a $300,000 charge on your card after the AI messes up, you know? Now time for fun stuff. Are you ready to smile? Drum roll, please. Oh, come on, we can do that. Joke of the week. Why did the math book look so sad? Any guesses? Because it had so many problems. Ha ha, get it? Problems like problems in a math book, or like problems like with your mental health. Speaking of mental health, just a reminder to please donate to the Davis Knight Show and my Be a Mind Leader campaign with Advent Health. To donate, please go to www.thedavisknightshow.com, and then under the About Us section, you will see the link to donate. And if you can't donate, please remember to rate and review my podcast. Okay, thanks for tuning in to episode 115 of The Davis Knight Show. Remember, confidence is built with the 3 W's: work, words, and wins. Practice them every day. Stay curious and always believe in yourself. Every challenge is a chance to level up. Until next time, keep leading. Bye, everyone.